I'm Brett Bumeter. I'm here with Warren Whitlock, and we're going to talk a little bit about WordPress.
Right. Yeah, you know, Brett, what I want to know is there's like a gazillion themes out there. Free, paid, responsive, not responsive, a million types of things. And how am I supposed to pick or advise somebody? How do you start out picking a WordPress theme?
You're right. There's hundreds of thousands of themes, and I don't even think it's possible for a person to go view all the themes that exist. So one of the things that I like to help people come to grips with a WordPress theme is there's different structural types of themes that do different things. In particular, there's themes where you can go buy it and it'll be designed and complete, and you'll never be able to edit it. What you get is what you'll always have, short of hiring an intensive programmer to jump in and do something with it. On the opposite end of the spectrum, there's other themes out there that allow you to customize the theme to your heart's desire and make little fine-tuning things as you go. So you have to ask yourself, what type of person am I? Am I the type of person that likes to constantly make adjustments to my website? Do I want to add a landing page every week that's maybe designed different than the rest of the website? Do I want to constantly add new widgets or make new changes? How easy do I want that change to take place? Do I want to be able to drag it and drop it on a website? Or do I want to work from like a desktop program and design a theme that way, possibly to give to clients or something like that? So it's really a question about what type of person you are and how you like to work with a website. So there are lots of different themes that kind of start off with the ability to drag and drop straight from within the website itself, and you'll always be able to adjust your theme that way. Headway is one of those themes. Page lines, there's several different themes out there with that type of structure. Then you kind of move into an area where themes have particular frameworks, meaning they're mostly set in stone, but there's a number of options that you can choose or pick yourself to kind of customize them. Thesis was probably one of the early ones in this realm, where you can do quite a bit of customization through choosing different options and some programming as well if you want. It's not drag and drop easy, but you can definitely make changes and customize the site as you go along. And then you kind of move into another area where it's a little more locked down, and that would be where StudioPress or Genesis comes into play. Those are kind of in the framework structure where you have child themes where you can easily change the design, flipping through one child theme to the next, but that design is locked down. Then from there, you move into areas where there's software programs that make it easy to create your own themes or edit them on the fly from a desktop software kind of background. Artisteer is way up there for that, or you could use a text editor or Dreamweaver. And then finally, you move into that no man's land, which is not necessarily a bad thing, of themes that are out there that you can download from WordPress for free. You can buy themes from ThemeForest or Woo Themes, lots of different sources. But what you see is what you get with those themes. And if you want to make significant changes, it's not always going to be easy for a novice to go in and make those changes. Sometimes it's not even easy for a professional to go in and make the changes because that theme could have been cobbled together by several different programmers around the world working in the open source arena, possibly programming in different languages. And I don't mean programming languages. I mean part of the code could have been written in German, part in French, and part in English. So it's not always easy to go in and edit a theme that you might download for free on the internet. If for no other reason, too, a person may just have a different way of approaching a problem, and so the perspective of the code can be complicated. But very easy to do any of those things yourself or to find something. But the main question you have to ask is, how do you like to work with your own website? Do you want to change it, or do you want it to be perfect, set it in stone, and leave it that way for 2 or 3 years? Figure that out, and you'll be well on your way to choosing a theme.
Good. Yeah, well, and the cost of setting up any of these things is relatively low if you're going to keep it for years, and the same thing. Even if it's one you want to change quite often, it's still relatively low. Most of the time, it seems like the cost of changing is what really the cost of changing your mind on this stuff is there. So that's really good basis to start out with. Thanks a lot. I'm Warren Whitlock, and that's Brett Bumeter.
Thank you much. Talk to you soon.